This is my winter forecast for the 2025 year. As you can see, this is we're going to start out as my temperature forecast. Then we're going to do first freeze. This video is also going to cover for snowfall. I do think we're going to start out with temperatures first. For my temperature outlook, I think that this area along here, we're going to see above average temperatures. The first layer of above average temperatures. I'm going to put an A for above. My second layer, this is going to be the most area that we're going to see, the most confidence that we're going to see above average temperatures for this winter. The second layer of above average temperatures will cut off right there. And then this is going to be also A for above. And then my third layer of above average temperatures for this winter would probably be, it's going to cut off somewhere right there, above average. Now, we're going to get into below average temperatures, folks. This will be my line for below average temperatures right here, the first line. If you're in between these lines, you're going to have equal chances of seeing above and or below average. The next line that I have for below average will take us right here. This will be the secondary chances, the better shots of seeing below average temperatures right there. We're going to have some of the polar vortex that swirls up north is going to dip down into the United States and bring us a weird pattern this winter. This will be the similar winter from like 2013 whenever it snowed a whole bunch and stuff. The third layer for below average temperatures, where we're going to be even more confident, is going to be like right there. Now we're going to get to the most average, the below average temperatures, I think is going to be right in here along the northeast. So all these lines that I have on them, think all these lines are going to have the chances of seeing below average temperatures. Now I'm going to clear it, and then we're going to move on to the precipitation now. Let me just clear all of that. Sorry if there's still a few lines. I'm probably this is the best I can do. Now we're going to do precipitation chances. Now, this is going to be a kind of a shocking pattern, but out west with the below average temperatures, the above average temperatures, we're going to make a trade-off for a below average precipitation is going to be right here. The first line for my below average temperatures, the most confident. We'd actually want to start out with the wide swath. This will be the chances of seeing below average precipitation. The first cutoff is right there. Similar where we're gonna see those above average temperatures, we're gonna see below average precipitation. Now for my next confidence level, I think it'll be like somewhere right in there. We're gonna see the next chances of below normal precipitation. Now we're going to go to the next level of below average precipitation. Right here, the most probable thing is going to be right here. So these below, and then below. Now we're going to move into the above average precipitation. I think we're going to see the best shot of having. This could be rain or snow. Right along this area, I think we're going to see above average snow, above average rain, right anywhere in between there. My next shot of seeing above the next layer, we're going to do the next layer now. It will be probably, I think, somewhere along these lines right there. Notice how it cuts up right here, because I think that the people who live on the lake effect areas, we're going to see monster snow this year, I think. Now for the next layer of above average precipitation, I think it'll be like right there, and that's going to be the max. So notice how quickly we go into above average precipitation to below average precipitation. That's probably going to be the setup for this winter. Now we're going to erase all this stuff, and we're going to move on to the first freeze. And then for my big finale of the video, we're going to do snowfall. Now we're going to do first freeze. Anyway, this is when you guys, first circle will be this is going to be your usual below freezing temperature is going to fall between September 1st and September 30th. along the mountainous regions up in the mountains. I'm going to do my best here. That'll probably be September 15th to September 30th on top of those high mountains. Now we're going to do September 15th to September 30th. The other one was September 1st to September 15th. This will probably be somewhere along the lines of like this. September 15th to September 30th. Now we're going to move on to October 1st to October 30th. October 1st to October 15th. That'll probably be somewhere along the lines of this. And now we're going to move on to October 15th to October 30th. I know this one's going to be a bigger line. It's usually right in between there, including where I live in St. Louis. Next line, November 1st to November 15th. Somewhere along the lines of this. And then the places that I didn't include, like the last line at the bottom south, you guys usually don't see get below 32. Now we're going to do my snowfall for the finale of the video. We're going to do snowfall now. Now we're going to do snowfall. Alright, for my first layer of below average snowfall, it's going to be along the lines of this. Since we have below average precipitation out west, we're going to probably see below average snowfall out there. My next line of below average snowfall will probably be along the lines of that. Now, and then for my last but not least layer of below average snowfall, probably around that. This is excluding the mountains, so the signs are showing that the mountains are going to see above average snowfall. Not below, I mean like equal chances of above or equal chances of below normal snowfall. Now we're going to move on to the west, out west, where we could see an amazing winter of above average snowfall. I think that we're going to see above average snowfall along this line, like somewhere along the lines of that. Right there, that my first layer. Now we're going to move on to the second layer. It's right along this area. Right there. Now the third layer, I think that it's going to be like that. So I hope that you guys liked my forecasting video. I'm going to end it right here. Now we're going to move on to that. Now we're going to end the video. Please do like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm going to start doing these every season. Maybe even an update at some point. But do please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And have a great day, guys.